Hi guys, okay, so today we're going to make a summer berry cheesecake. All right, so as you all know, the same old thing, lots of washing of hands. We do lots of washing of hands always before we touch food, before we work with food, before we eat food. And at the moment, whatever we do, we need to wash our hands. We need to wash them really well. Okay, so wash your hands really well. And then, of course, put on a clean apron to keep you, to keep the food, to keep your clothes lovely and clean and safe. All right, so very simple. All right, not difficult at all. Again, use your imagination. You can use whatever fruits you like. All right, I've got some fresh raspberries. I've got some blueberries. You could use strawberries. You could use any berries actually, blackberries. All right, I've got some brown sugar. Brown sugar being a little bit better than white sugar also gives it a nice colour. I've also got some golden syrup or honey, which I would either use the sugar or the honey, not both. All right. Got some natural yogurt here. All right. Again, you could use cream cheese, or you could use anything you like. Crème fraiche, cream cheese. It will need a little bit of sweetening if possible. Digestive biscuits or some kind of biscuit like that. I've got some butter, all right. I've got some custard, all right. Again, you could mix the custard instead of the natural yogurt or vice versa. And I've got some sprinkles to go on the top, all right. The only dangerous bit about this, where you do need an adult with you, all right, is when you melt the butter in the saucepan. All right, so the butter needs to be melted in the saucepan. Okay, that's the only dangerous bit. This is obviously melted and it's hot. So very easy. You need a serving dish to put the cheesecake in. It can be glass or it can be just a small one, it doesn't matter. You need a colander to wash the fruit, important. You'll need one, if not two bowls probably, to mix. Good old dessert spoon and possibly a chopping board, sharp knife, maybe a wooden spoon. It's up to you. But also a little handy tip is a see-through bag, a polythene bag. All right, okay. And the reason I have this is I'm going to put my biscuits into the bag and I'm going to smash them up. So if you're in a smashing up mood, this is a good thing to do. All right. You can do it with a wooden spoon, but to be honest, as long as the bag is strong enough, yeah, you can break up the biscuits beautifully in the bag. And it's not difficult, even for me. So use your hand as a bit of a smasher and you smash it up like that. Okay, now in here, I've already melted the butter. And I would say for this recipe, use butter rather than margarine because it's a better flavour. All right. So then put your smashed up biscuits into the bowl like that. Okay, this bit is important, guys, that you don't put your hands in here now because it is hot. All right. It's not boiling hot, but it could be. And then you're going to mix that round. And that's going to be the base of the cheesecake. All right, so you could make the cheesecake if you wanted to in what we call a spring mold, all right, or you could make it in a tin because then you can turn it out. So it's quite flexible. You can do what you like. So I'm going to make this. I think I'll make this in the glass bowl just because you'll be able to see all the layers. So if you're using a tin, then you're just going to pour that out. And you're going to press it down, all right? And you're going to make a bottom for it, okay? Now, ideally, if you've got time, then chill this because what will happen is the butter will mix into the biscuit and it will go hard. And then that will make your base for your beautiful cheesecake, all right? So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to make a little bit of the yogurt mixture to put over it. And again, this is a cheesecake is a bit like a layer cake, if you like layer cakes. All right, so I'm going to add a little bit of sugar to that mixture. Again, like I said, you could use some honey. It's up to you. You could also season that with cinnamon, vanilla, anything you want really. It's just to give it a little bit of a kick. All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a little bit of this mixture on top. So you have to imagine that this mixture's been in the fridge and has chilled a bit. I'm going to just pour in a little bit of that over the top there. Then I'm going to take the fruit, the lovely, lovely fruit, and I'm just going to select some beautiful fruit all around the base there, like that. Got a lovely colour. I'm going to get some blueberries and I'm going to put those around as well. Okay, now do you remember I said I didn't want it to be too tart? So maybe a little bit of either runny honey or this is golden syrup if you can get it out. And again, you just want to pour a little bit over the top. Then I'm going to add some more of the yogurt mixture. I've got some custard here as well, so you could make a mixture of that as well. It's completely up to you. Also, I know a lot of you've got sweet tooth, so you're going to use a lot of that, but that's up to you. Okay, so I'm going to put another layer of the yogurt over that. That's going to have a lovely crunch to it as well. This will need to go into the fridge to chill and set, particularly that base, the biscuit and the butter base will need to go in. Okay, so a layer over there. That looks lovely. If you wanted to, you can continue layering it. I'm going to finish it off with a little bit of custard, just because I can, make it look yummy. And then I'm going to go with my sprinkles. Let's go with some different colours today. And just sprinkle that on to make it a beautiful summer fruit cheesecake. And off it will go into chill. Give it a couple of hours and then it will be ready to eat. Yum! Happy eating.